This is just a quick overview of all the features of our CHC Nav Guide 10 system. This is our basic guidance package for splitting a field into parallel lines, for spreading fertiliser, spraying, etc. The key features of this Guide 10 are the good receiver, comes with a proper receiver, comes with a reversing camera standard, so that's included in the kit. You can choose where you put it. You can put it in the fertiliser spreader, on the back of the tractor, on the hitch, wherever you wish, or leave it in the box. Then we also have a large screen. That's probably the key thing that people like about the Guide 10. It's a large 10-inch screen. It's actually the same screen we use on some of our auto steer models. So it's a high quality screen, large buttons, easy to press and easy to navigate around. We have a big power switch, as you can see over the screen. That's main on off power. So again, simple, straightforward. And then the other last key feature really is the gyroscope we have mounted here at the bottom. We mount this beside the seat in the cab, and this takes account of the level that the field is on. So whether you're on a side hill, left or right, this knows that more like the auto steers do. So then it recalculates the line, moves the line up the side of the hill a couple of feet, so at least the line is in an accurate position. This is a feature that a lot of our competition just don't offer. Just to look at closer detail of some of the buttons on the screen, how do we actually use the screen? As we said earlier, the main power button up here at the top, simple, easy, switch it on and off. We can see here we've satellites, 28 satellites at the moment. This is the distance we are off the track. This is our speed, and here's how many hectares we've covered at the moment. Our lights will light up here once we're actually actively driving. The lights light up here, shows you how far we are off track, which direction to steer, and then you can also see this tractor driving up the field, colouring in. We can zoom in or zoom out depending on the width of the implement you're using. We can turn on our camera here, as we described earlier. Camera comes up in the background. If we want to do a line, tap here, choose straight, choose curve, so we go straight, drop point A, big buttons, easy to use. Go to the other end of the field, drop B, there's your lines done. If we want to paint in as we're going, we use that one to colour in the field as we drive. On the other side of the screen then we simply have brightness settings. There's 3 different settings there, very simple to use. Another way of getting into the implement widths and drop flags if we want to, but the simplest way we find, if you run out of fertiliser in the middle of the field, just turn off the paint button and then it'll stop colouring in and you know where to go back to. To change settings, we simply press the cog here, the spanner, and implement geometry up here. Now we see our different implements we've already preloaded. So we're at spreader at the moment at 12 metres. If we want to go more, 3 metres, click it, click apply. Or if we want to create a new one, we can just create a new implement in there as well. Now we go back and we have our more, so now maybe we could zoom in a little bit more, make it easier. Very simple to use. As we said before, the big buttons, everybody absolutely loves it. We can also double up this Guide 10 as an isobus or section control screen. We can install the AgNav 5 software. We can unlock this for isobus or even unlock it for section control. We can fit an isobus harness to your tractor if necessary, if it hasn't already got isobus. And we can use this screen then also as an isobus screen. So you can have your Guide 10, but it'll also double up to control implements or even control section control and fertiliser spreaders. So if you decide to order a Guide 10 from ourselves or one of our many dealers, what do we actually get in the box? I'll show you now exactly. First of all, we get a good set of fitting instructions and operating instructions. We get our receiver. We get our gyroscope or TC sensor as we call it, that we mount beside the seat for doing the levels. Cable to go to the roof to the receiver. This is our camera kit, so cable for camera, cable for the camera, actual camera itself. This is now some of our mounting equipment, so comes with the RAM mounts, proper RAM mounts. That's a GNSS receiver or antenna really for mobile phone reception. You won't normally need that with the Guide 10 unless you want to put a SIM card in it, which you can do if you wish. cable ties, everything else. The mounting bracket for, you can either bolt or stick down. There's adhesive, sticky adhesive on this. You can either stick it down or bolt it down onto the roof of the cab to carry the receiver. And obviously then as well, when you get it out, we have our full wiring harness, which is actually straightforward enough to fit. The instructions all detail exactly how to fit. And then goes without saying, then we get our main 10-inch screen. So that's what comes in the box. The instructions are there, they're good. If you're fairly handy, you'll fit it yourself, or if not, ask your dealer maybe about fitting. So that's really a run over now of the full guide 10. So thanks for listening.